Okay, this is video 1 for Unit 7, Lesson 2. So we're going to start multiplying polynomials. Okay, first thing is multiplying a monomial and a polynomial. So a monomial is a single term. So our monomial in this first example is 4b. And what we do is just use distributive property. So I'm going to multiply 4b times each term inside the parentheses. Okay, so when I do 4b times 5b squared, well, I'm going to do 4 times 5, 4 times 5, and I'm going to get 20. And then when I do b times b squared, so think about our exponent rules, so that b is b to the first. So if you multiply a common base, add exponents. So b times b squared would be b cubed. Okay? And then I have 4b times 1b squared. So that is 4. And then b times b squared, again, is b cubed. And then plus 6. 4b times 6 is 24. I do have like terms here that I need to combine. 20b cubed plus 4b cubed would be 24b cubed plus 24b. Again, we are multiplying, we are not factoring. So yes, some of you might notice that you have a common factor of 24, but that's not what we're doing here. We are multiplying. Okay, this one. So negative 7 times 3 is negative 21. H times h squared would be h cubed. Negative 7 times negative 8 is positive 56. H times h is h squared. Negative 7 times negative 1 is positive 7. And then you still have h. Okay? So that's one form of multiplying polynomials, a monomial times a polynomial, meaning it can be any size. We're going to talk about multiplying binomials now. And to do that, we use FOIL. So multiply binomials. FOIL stands for first, outer, inner, last. So you multiply the first two numbers in the parentheses. So if I'm looking at this example here, I multiply 3x times 2x, okay, plus my outer, so the outermost numbers, that's 3x times 7. In my inner, the innermost numbers, that would be negative 5 and 2x, so negative 5 plus 2x. And then finally, last, will be the last two numbers in each parentheses. So negative 5 times 7. Okay, and then we simplify. So 3x times 2x, that gives me 6x squared plus 3x times 7, 21x, plus negative 5 times 2x is negative 10x, and then negative 5 times 7 negative 35. Okay, and then what happens is your outer and inner are actually like terms. So these are my like terms, so I'm going to combine those. So I'll bring down my 6x squared. 21x plus negative 10x would be 11x, and then minus 35. So when you multiply a binomial and a binomial, so binomials have two numbers, two terms with them. So when you multiply two binomials, you get a trinomial. There's 1, 2, 3 terms. Okay, let's practice that a little more. Okay, so using FOIL, I start with the first, so x times 2x gives me 2x squared. Then I go to the outer. X times 4 gives me 4x. My inner, negative 2 times 2x is negative 4x. And then my last, so negative 2 times positive 4 would be negative 8. Okay? 2x squared. Combine your outer and inner. Those are your like terms. 4x and negative 4x, well, that's just 0. Those cancel. So I'm just left with 2x squared minus 8. Now would be a good time to pause and you try to do this third example over here by yourself, and then play and see if you get it right. Okay, so if I work it out, I have 2x and x is 2x squared. 2x times 5 is 10x. 3 times x is 3x. And 3 times 5 is 15. Combine your like terms. 10x plus 3x is 13x plus 15. Okay? So we can now use what we learned from adding and subtracting and multiplying to represent the area of this rectangle. Okay, so if I want to find the perimeter first, so perimeter remember we add all the sides. Okay, so our perimeter will be x minus 3 plus 2x plus 5 plus x minus 3 plus 2x plus 5. Okay, once you have that, now we just need to combine all our like terms. So x, 2x, x, and 2x. So x plus 2x plus x plus 2x gives me 6x. And then negative 3 plus 5 plus negative 3 plus 5 gives me 4. So 6x plus 4. So the perimeter can be represented by 6x plus 4. Area is length times width. All right, so my area, since I'm multiplying, I'm putting these in parentheses, will be x minus 3 times 2x plus 5. So I need to use FOIL here. I have x times 2x, which is 2x squared, x times 5, which is 5x, negative 3 times 2x, that's negative 6x, and then negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. Combine your outer and inner. So 5x minus 6x would be minus 1x minus 15. Okay, and there's the representation for area. Okay, now you're ready to do Unit 7, Assignment 2.